Alright, alright. Alright, me and CJ gonna go in duos. What's going on with this shit? Man, where? Yep. Why this game saying? Alright, man. Come on, come on, bro. Like you just had a rocket launcher. Like, come on, man. Lag? Come on now. Chat, what's up, chat? Got the YouTube chat, Twitch chat. What's good, boys? I've been on here all day, man. Been on here all day, man. Wow. Like, come on. I don't know, chat. So crazy. What? Man. Bro, what, bro? Chat? Hell no, chat. Man, hell no, bro. Like how, bro? Try to get 10 kills this game. Can't believe little nigga was just. Like what, bro? That shit's so crazy. I'm finna hop on fight night, man.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Now, before I start, I'm just go ahead and show y'all this. Goddamn greatest of all time. Alright. No, I got a character. He like, I know, bro. He ain't that good. I should put fucking bare knuckles. Bare knuckle mode. I should have went in bare knuckle mode. Yeah, I'm an OP nigga.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the famed Boardwalk. Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway. An accurate left by Marvin Hagler. Marvelous Marvin Hagler in action here tonight, Teddy. What should we see out of him?
Well, what a lot of people don't think, they see his chiseled body, they think you're just going to come out and get a seek and destroy missile coming at you. He looks you over a little bit, and then he figures out how he's going to take you apart. I figure the first round he's going to come out probing with that southpaw jab, defensively alert, and again, taking a peek at you.
When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Little head hunting with the left. That's a big right hand from Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Marvelous Marvin blocks that away. And we come to the end of the round.
He's scared, chat.
Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Marvin Hagler's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Don't stay in one spot. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out from here. Marvin Hagler's cut is now changing the course of this fight.
Well, the fighter's been trying to do his job. Now the corner man is the most important person right now in that ring. He has to do his job and stop that bleeding.
Defense, we need to see some more defense.
Halfway through this round.
Pick your feet
just
up.
Not there. Straight right hand off the mark. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Well, he's committed to the left hand, and it's paying off here. That uppercut absolutely rocked. Big shot comes crashing home. shot right there to score the knockdown.
Let's go. Get up now. Get up off that mat. Come on, baby. Where's your pride? Get up. Get up.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the Black Plague.
Final 10 seconds of round number 2. To the belt line he goes with a left hand. Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round. A little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored.
Hold on, chat. I had some in my eye. But, why?
Because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
You know, you go out there, a fighter like this, you were just knocked down in the last round. Now you got to go out there, you got to prove to your opponent, hey, I'm fine. You got to prove to the whole arena, hey, look at me, I'm fine. You also have to prove a lot to yourself, though, don't you?
Yeah, but you have to remember, that's a good question, but you have to remember this fighter has been there before.
Okay.
So just remember, I have dealt with it before. And then you have to be David Copperfield. A little bit of a magician, a little smoke and mirrors, and con your opponent. Let him think you're all right. Let him think you even...
Wow, nice flush left hand. Hagler's
What
defense
I told y'all,
is...
Jack.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. What a turn of
What I
events.
told y'all, Jack.
What a
I'm gonna give you one.
turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Some serious damage done on that power shot to the head.
Dropped his hand, paid a price.
Well timed by Marvin Hagler. He took a step back, landed the counter punch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
Good. He did not see
Who
that
leaking
right
like that,
hand at all. He may want to...
leaking like
Wow!
That was beautiful.
Time down.
I'm trying to catch you, Cheddar.
Hagler's now getting back up off the canvas.
That was beautiful.
That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Marvin Hagler. Comes with the right. Hagler's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. 10 seconds to go in this third round.
Do this shit,
A barrage of punches now.
What the hook?
And that's the end of round 3.
Look at that.
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4, Hagler's in really what appears to be a dead-even fight on your scorecard, Teddy.
Yeah, it is. And to separate it, if they're going to separate themselves as the night goes on, it's going to come down to the inside. Whoever decides not to make those little silent agreements, you know, you hold me, I won't punch, I hold you, you won't punch. Whoever decides to bring their hands back and do some work on the inner quarters.
Well, we've seen the complete opposite, Teddy. We've seen fighters that when they've been knocked down, they become desperate or they completely close the door and get overly cautious. This fighter's fighting the same way he's ever fought.
Yeah, and that's either going to be a good or a bad thing. That's the confidence that he's going to get it right, that he understands himself, that he's not going away from his game, from his fight, or he's going to pay an awful penalty for it because his opponent is going to pick up on that predictability, and he's going to keep banging him with the same reason.
Hey.
There he goes with the right hand again. Marvin Hagler's tagged by that powerful hook. Scores up top with a left. Good effective work with that straight right hand.
You gotta get out of there, Chad.
Blocks the headshot.
Oh, I missed that.
Committing to the work downstairs with the left. That's a razor-sharp uppercut by marvelous Marvin Hagler. Hagler's doing exactly what he told us he would do. Now, he was stunned earlier in this fight, but he's sticking to that game plan.
You know, I like that. You know, I want to see how a guy behaves under pressure. He hasn't panicked, you know. He still believes in his identity, believes in his talents, his abilities, and he's going to stay that way unless the guy convinces him later on.
And that's the end of round 4.
Chat.
Teddy, let's discuss what's going on right here. His eye is completely swollen shut. What is the concern with the referee in the ringside position?
Well, right now they're worried about the welfare. You know, not just about tonight, but the future of this fight and what damage he will take now because he can't see correctly. It's their job to protect the fighter.
Hagler's doing well, sticking to a game plan on the outside.
Come on now.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what had come back at him.
He just missed that shot up top. To the head he goes with a left hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. Really on the mark with that overhand left. See how he targets that hook?
Come on, Chet. Come on, Chet.
Lands flush with the combination upstairs.
Keep moving your head. Come on, keep
Not
moving.
much action as he just ties up. Hagler's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
Focus.
2, 3,
That's crazy.
4, 5.
Hurry, hurry. Get up, get up.
And that's the end of round 5. I can't imagine that this is how he thought this fight would play out, Teddy. He's being peppered by headshots.
Yeah, but you got to wonder about what went on in training camp. I mean, did they work on defense at all? I mean, I haven't seen his head move once.
He's still not moving enough. Come on now, move, move.
Not an accurate hook at all. Hagler's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
Nice work with the overhand right.
Hype that nigga up.
Wow.
Oh, hype him up,
Ruined
man.
in one instance. Just done. Fight over.
Come on, man. Don't hype him up, man. Don't hype him up, chat. Oh, man. What are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, man? My fault. I ain't
The beauty of this game, it doesn't matter how much you're losing by, you can always pull it out. Such is the case, Teddy. He was down on your scorecard. He's a knockout winner.
Yeah, it doesn't matter really what's going on in front of you. It matters what's going on inside of you. He never gave up on himself, as you just said, and this is the result.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fight.
He would have won the fight. He would have won the fight. All right, look, this is what I'm going to do this time. This time I'm going to randomize it, and I'm going to just put my player back in it. fight this. I don't think you can fight at the prison. I don't think you can fight at the prison with
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, middleweights going at it. And all the talk, now comes the walk. He's right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one. Lara's got a target on his opponent from the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk. You can see exactly what's in his scope. 10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand.
Okay. What? Brother, you ain't never in here grabbing, brother. What's up?
Teddy, if I put two fighters in front of you and said you can train, both these guys have equal talent, but you can train the lefty or you can train the righty, who would you pick?
Well, usually the lefty has a little advantage because you haven't seen them too often. And that's always going to be something that's going to really serve them a little bit. But they might not have an advantage in the business end of it. A lot of guys will fight your fighter. And then what are you going to do?
Come on, man.
Blocks away that head. Lara's scoring with that right hand. Not headshot. Crashes home with the uppercut. Flush right hand to the head. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Arislandi Lara's right hand scores well that time. A flush hook scores well for him.
Pick your head up, boy. Pick your head up, boy.
Comes right back with some offense of his own.
You can't recover.
Blocks that punch.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Man, you bleeding already?
Punches and punch. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Lara's not looking so solid on his feet. Big shot. Late goings here in this round, and he goes down. Can he survive it?
Yeah. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Lara's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
Well, he's got to know what to do, but what not to do. Don't use your legs. Don't try to move because that's the inclination. Get on your bicycle when you've been hurt. No, the bicycle's not there. You got flat tires. What you got to do is grab on the inside, clear your head.
Weak ass body, boy.
You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the third punch in there and landed the combination. Right to the head with that right.
Weak ass body, boy.
Lara's coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want to make sure that they're steady, they're firm.
What a big shot. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff. Okay. He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Cool. Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
Arislandi Lara is proving to be elusive.
That's cool.
Committing to the combo now, both land.
Okay.
That right hand over the top lands flush. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. He saw the uppercut. He took advantage. Throwing it out there.
He charged.
Scores with the combo to the head.
He charged.
Get out of the way of the fucking...
Solid left hand to the head.
Move your head.
Good. Can you believe that?
What
a change in momentum. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Go to
And for the second
what I'm trying to
time
tell him
tonight,
is,
he goes down. A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other? And who hurt the other guy a little more?
Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Great movement to get away from those punches.
I see what it is this round, chat. I see what it is third round.
He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an outside guy, but to get inside, you need a cover. And there, right there was the cover.
Good shot to the head with that right hand.
Okay.
Laura's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Good-looking two-punch combination there. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power, and we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing, and I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Paris Landi Lara's right hand scores well.
What?
Fires off the hook. Look at that.
I don't like when they hype up. I don't like when they hype
Got
up.
to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook.
Come on, man. You got to do better than that, bud.
Headshot lands, was a hook.
Come on now.
There's a right hand. And round 3 comes to an end. This is a classic example we're seeing here as we start round number 4 of just the busier guy taking the fight. He's up 3 rounds to zip on Teddy's scorecard.
Yeah, my concern, though, Joe, I have one little concern.
What's
there.
that?
Well, is he winning the battles, but maybe going to lose the war because he's really wearing himself out. He's working so hard to get things done. Down the road, does he pay a price?
Right on the mark with the hook up top. Not able to land the uppercut. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And now just wasting away some time with that clinch.
You can hug it up.
He snaps a jab. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head.
You want to do shit wrong,
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. You see him with the left to the head there?
They like the uppercuts.
Focus. Parries that punch intended for the head. Big shot he just scored with.
Wow.
This is going to take some guts to get up from this. Once again, he goes down.
I'm getting up.
3, 4, 5.
Getting up. I might go down, but I'm getting up.
He went down from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Wow, look at that. Trading shots. Smart punch right there. The uppercut worked. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counter punching. Oh, that's a big hook right there. Comes across with a hook up top. Another big shot comes in. Can he beat the count?
All right, let's go. Run it back.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Nice work, the left hand to the head.
I'm gonna try to get on the inside the whole time. Watch.
Lara's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch.
Oh, you want to get on the inside.
Hey, keep your feet moving.
Good flush, straight left hand. What's the concern defensively when you're a speedy fighter, a fast fighter against a power puncher?
Usually, Joe, you don't want to get caught stepping out because when you're a fast guy, you want to get off and you want to get the heck away from the guy that's powerful. Don't get caught backing out.
Lara's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Nice combination, throwing more than one, both scored there. Unable to score with the hook.
Sick as hell, I can't see. Yeah.
You see him holding on. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Still not moving enough. Move.
Solid hook. Turns over that hook upstairs. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Lara's absorbing a hook. Just off the mark with that punch. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Look at him put his punches together. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue and red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Look at that! The hook came home with ease.
Southpaw for sure, but better than
Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just create. He is solid.
Come on now.
He goes down. He has
to put
so
them
much
bitches on
time
his
now.
ass.
He's going to be forced to survive.
3, 4, 5.
Lara's going to have to pull himself together here. Now he's beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the ropes, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
Took a shot, now he gives a left. Arislani Lara's punch is far off the target. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
And he's trying. Huge right hand comes. Big shot there. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Right, I got careless, bro.
He gets off with a combination up top. Now these two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
Good work with the uppercuts. Nice job there. Oh, that's a big shot with the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Well, Teddy, you get in a spot like this, and look at that. Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time?
Come on. Come on, chat. I'm playing BTA, chat.
Lara's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question. A little something of his own. Blocks the shot, brings back the uppercut. See him trying to cut down that tree with a well-placed right hand. Able to land the hook to the head.
Did some Ali shit right there, dude.
And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Lara's got a cut. We can see that he's bleeding from his mouth, and that can be a real problem. People don't realize it, but that can be a big, big problem. Good looking uppercut that time. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Oh, and there you go. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
Good three-piece. Good three-piece. Getting up the net.
And that's the end of round 3. Start of round number 4 as we look at Teddy's scorecard. I think this is pretty much what we expected. We thought it would be a good, fair, competitive, balanced fight, and it's even so far.
No, not much to separate the two fighters. Right now, both of them working on the outside using the jab. I think it's going to come down to does one guy decide to have a more educated jab. Maybe hook off it, do something a little bit more with that jab.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
How about that left hand? He's got confidence he can crack, and he just did there.
And he had the distance, Joe, the height that he wanted to set up that punch.
Keep moving.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. He fires off the combination there, and it lands. I like that step back right there. Just enough to be out of danger, but still close enough to then land the counterpunch.
Well, that's what happens when you have that kind of...
Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there.
Man,
he had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Lara's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Combo lands to the head. Lara's giving his opponent. Did you see that? He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round?
2, 3, 4.
It's a good fight between these niggas here. So just get nigga 100 over.
And round 4 comes to an end. He can't see out of that eye, Teddy. It is swollen shut, and now the ref is taking a look.
And he should be taking a look, and I think he's going to bring the doctor up pretty soon to look at it himself.
Harris. Lonnie Lara's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. I know it's good to throw a lot of punches, but it's better to do what we're seeing out of him right now, and that's land when you throw.
Yeah, he's making everything count. He's putting everything out there for a purpose, placing punches beautifully.
He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. And banging away he goes. Picture-perfect combination, and he is floored.
Well, the old timers would say you can hit a guy with two. Why hit him with one?
The fight is over. A knockout victory, unable to beat the count. To make it official, let's send it up to the ring.
This is fighting, chat. This is fighting, chat.
Teddy, it ends the way most fans want it to end. Not in the hands of the judges, determined by the fist. He's a knockout victor.
All right. I'm trying to see some real fucked up faces. I'm trying to see some blood.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip. Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. What's the worst kind of situation you can get yourself into when you're fighting a guy who you know has superior hand speed?
You start thinking too much, Joe. You start second-guessing yourself. You start being a little hesitant.
Man, I like bare knuckle mode.
Missed the body shot. This is becoming like a crime scene here. Rosario's DNA is splattered throughout that ring.
And you know it's going to influence the fight. Not only that, maybe he gets a little discouraged, he gets a little down, but maybe his opponent, and there's a big maybe he gets a little careless now going in there for the kill. And maybe that could be an opportunity for him.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Now he's putting his punches together. The combination upstairs.
Come on, get funked.
Rosario's able to land a good, solid left hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunch.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Opponent knows exactly what can be now. That punch landed with some success. Oh, and he's going to the body well. It right back. Rosario's coming up punch. 10 seconds to go in this round. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Scored well with the hook. Oh, and he's got something for himself, and it's a left hand. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Rosario. Rosario's left working well that time. Rosario's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. A well-placed overhand right.
Yeah, you hugging me for, nigga?
Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Throws a counter punch there.
Come on, man.
He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. A good block. Back and forth exchange. top with the right hand. Rosario's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Rosario. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. And now he's targeting upstairs. Very effective with the block and then the score. Punches and bunches, combination up top. Rosario's hurt by a superb hook to the head.
Fuck that face up, man.
Good return fire that time. Rosario's on the bad end of a flush, solid hook. That's straight right, unable to connect. He gets to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's solid. What a right hand.
Crazy.
And he goes down from it.
They ass up and they do some shit like that. Like, that shit crazy as hell. I don't even understand that shit.
And that's the end of round one. First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder.
Open that face back up.
Rosario's able to avoid that punch. Well, Teddy, you can see quite clearly that cut is becoming a major problem for him. What does he have to do strategically here to deal with it?
Well, there's three lines of defense, Joe, whether you're cut or you're not cut. One is use your legs, get out of range a little bit. The other is move your head, the other is block. He has to pick one of those defensive strategies, one of those choices, and put it into place.
And oh, what a good strong uppercut by Rosario. He missed with that headshot. There it is! And he goes down for a second time. Does he?
I'm trash.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing, not engaging in the fight, but clinching. And he scores with a three-punch combo. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counter-punch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging up there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Forceful uppercut by Rosario.
You got face roll already, Chad.
Talk to me about this matchup from a defensive side of the game when you have two speedy fighters matching up.
Well, you know what? I'm going to whisper in my guy's ear a little bit. I'm going to say, you know what? Use his speed against him. Step out a little bit. Let him shadow box a little bit. There's nobody there. And when he misses, step right back in. Make him pay.
Fucking him up, Chad.
Rosario's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Putting his punches together, landing two shots there. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. And a right hand lands flush. Now he ties up there. Rosario's got to find a way to protect that eye. The cut has worsened. And if it gets any worse, you got to think this fight is coming to an end immediately.
Well, what's going to matter is when the doctor finally gets caught up and looks at it is, Joe, not how bad the cut looks or even how graphic it is to the fans out there, but where it's at.
You gotta
the doctor will look to see whether or not it's the kind of cut that if it gets worse, it could actually be physically damaging to his career.
Downstairs with a right hand.
You gotta tighten up.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Rosario's done a good job there, offensively scoring with that left hand. Some fine fundamentals, good counterpunch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese, he used distance.
Rosario's gonna think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good solid counter. Comes right back at him with a left hand. It's tough to assess, but Rosario's cut may look worse than it actually is. I mean, all the blood is spraying everywhere.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly right. And you just wonder, and I know this isn't supposed to play in, but you wonder if the judges in close rounds, if they get influenced by that look.
Scores big with the hook to the head. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, 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 all landing. Clean shot with the right.
Come on, Jack. In there whooping his ass, man.
See, not just one jab, he throws that second one right behind it. Good right hand.
That was gonna knock his ass out right there.
Rosario's punch didn't come close.
Yourself.
Very good, steady double jab there. Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And you see how he just set the table for that right hand after the jab. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Damned if I get knocked out.
Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Solid straight right hand. And another jab. Big left hand.
See what I'm saying, Jack? Bullshit. Bullshit.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Crashes home with a hook. And now he scores with that big shot. Comes crashing home. Not a good sign. He goes to the canvas for the first time tonight.
That was beautiful.
2, 3, 4, 5. Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Where's your body work? Hit the body.
Beautiful. You couldn't get no more beautiful than that, Chad.
You got this.
They are underway, scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. Rosario's very conscious of the fact that this is a golden opportunity in front of him. He knows he's a clear-cut under. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Targeting that head with the combination punching.
Come on, man. Open all that shit back up, bud.
Rosario's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Wow, what an uppercut. A headshot blocked. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Side to side, move your head.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him.
That's crazy.
How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Well, not any.
That's cool.
Opening round scheduled for 10. Good step back counterpunch there.
Beautiful.
Rosario's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
Yup.
Come on, kid, focus.
Rosario's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Parries that punch away. Good strong combo. He throws a big wide punch and leaves him. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Wow! And he goes down again. Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do as round one is underway. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Good step back counterpunch there. Rosario's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. A solid, true uppercut by Rosario.
Come on, bro.
Rosario's proving to be elusive. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Rosario's nailed by a huge hook.
Come here.
Great counterpunch, and I love how he moved off to the side and then landed it.
Come here. You're not like that.
Rosario's rocked by
like
a
that.
huge hook to the head.
Come here.
If you made a checklist of advantages and disadvantages, obviously you'd want the advantage of hand speed. But you've trained many a guy who's been on the other side where his opponents had the better hand speed. What have you told him?
Well, I tell him make it a muddy track. You know, Secretariat must be the fastest horse in the world, but on a muddy track, things change a little bit. Step out of range. Don't allow the kind of landscape, the kind of track that will suit speed.
Rosario's left landing well. Look at this, another power punch able to land. Early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Committing to the body work now, he lands the right hand. What a forceful hook by Rosario. Combination to the head. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Little head knocking with that right hand. Basic but beautiful. Jab, left hand. Fires right back at him. Rosario's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Nice combination, landing more than one. Both were able to score. What impact with that uppercut by Rosario. A well-placed left hand up top. And he returns on that exchange. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Rosario. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. Oh! Down he goes in the early goings here.
Come on, Ted.
1, 2, 3, 4.
End of round one.
Let me paint this picture for you. You got to... Little get to know you here in the opening round scheduled for 10. Rosario's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. He just missed that shot up top. Look at the mess in the ring right now. Rosario's cut is just painting himself red.
Yeah, it's a good thing. At least we think that judges are not influenced by the way a fighter looks. Because if they were, no rounds are going in his favor.
Able to place the right hand in there. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook?
What?
Rosario's right in the way of that hook to the head. Oh, that had to hurt. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut. There's that right hand he scores with. Well, here he goes, throwing wide shots, shots that you got to think could cost him on the back end.
Yeah, they will cost him. If his opponent, the only way they don't cost him, Joe, is if his opponent doesn't move his hand, if he doesn't take advantage of it.
Rosario's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch.
Yeah, they boosting you too much. Come on.
Scored well up top. Rosario's left now getting into the big shot. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he's throwing them up. It wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punch is a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Go side to side.
Effective with that 1-2. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Little head hunting with the left. Able to dismiss it.
How do you break out of this, Teddy? How do you break out of this mode where you're just thinking defense because you got hurt earlier in the fight?
Well, a good corner. First of all, a corner guy has to tell him, hey, look, are you just trying to survive right here? Because if that's what you're going to do, okay, you may survive, or he may just step it up where you don't even have a chance to survive later. But if you want to win this fight, you have to get a hold of yourself, you have to listen to me, and you have to find a way to create offense again.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. Rosario's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Nice strike after catching one by Rosario. Last 10 seconds of this first round. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Rosario's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Hard charging with that right hand. What a big shot. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
3, 4, 5.
And we come to the end. Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This a 10-rounder. Rosario's got it all in front of him right now. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I don't know, man. I'm trying to beat this little motherfucker.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round 1 scheduled for 10. Rosario's cut is not looking good at all. I'm getting the sense that this fight could be stopped at any moment.
So the key is where the cut is. When the referee brings the doctor up to look at it, he's going to look at whether or not getting worse will imperil his health down the road.
Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Rosario's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. Not able to land the headshot. Now he's getting into a groove. You can tell he just landed a three-punch combination. That right hand serving him well. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Rosario's cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Left hand came after the jab. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Gets him with the right hand. Oh, what an uppercut. Rosario's making for a very inviting target right now. You can see the blood around that eye. The cut is obviously worse than it was just moments ago. Well, what do they say, Teddy? Something's got to stick. That combination was something.
Well, you know what it was? The first couple punches were throwaway punches, set up the later punches.
Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. A little head hunting right back to it. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunch. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook. Rosario's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Nice work with the left hand.
Power bitches.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. Rosario swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Targets the hook after blocking that shot. There's a good right hand. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Fine looking combination from him now.
But that's the benefit of combination.
Big shot he just scored with. He goes down for the first time.
This shit don't make sense. Like, that's why you don't fight Mexicans, bro. It's hard to fight every Mexican.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round one underway. Hey, this is a big spot for him, Teddy. Rosario's future could be determined tonight. He's a clear-cut underdog.
So this is like high school. You want to get to college, but you have to go through high school first. What you learn there will tell what college you get accepted into. And that's what the story is for this fight.
We have a guy here who shows a lot of head movement defensively. Now, there's three pillars to defense in boxing. What do you make of moving your head?
Well, those three pillars is one moving your head, obviously, the other's blocking, the other's using your legs. When you're moving your head, usually you're looking to be aggressive. You're looking to get inside where you can do damage as well as make a miss.
A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Scored well up top. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date and he wants to get to it.
Well-placed hook there. Devastating power punch by Rosario. Well-placed straight right hand. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank with great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forwards.
Rosario's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Lands a big hook. And now he's having his way with the jab. He is damaged badly, and yet another big shot comes.
Oh my God, bro. I'm not gonna ever beat this dude.
10 rounds slated in the books tonight. Here's the first. Rosario's a clear-cut underdog. There's no denying that. He's in very tough tonight. This is a step up.
Today's graduation day, Joe. And if he succeeds here, it's going to be a good job in his future.
Right to the belt line. Rosario's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch. Good job with another left hand. A flush hook scores well for him. Rosario's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it could get nasty as the fight progresses. Rosario's showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch.
Trying to get on the inside.
Rosario's advantage is in the speed category. He's a mover. He's an elusive target.
His opponent has one advantage. One thing that can take that speed away, that is timing. We better understand that.
Oh, a big shot comes home. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Able to land the jab. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counter punch.
Looked like the wish, the old great Willie Peck. Made him miss, made him pay.
Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Scored well with that right hand to the body. Final 10 seconds. Good combination landing there.
Come on, kid.
Rosario's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. So accurate. Jab, uppercut combination. Goes up top with the right hand. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. He takes a shot. Solid. Perfectly executed combination.
Stay
Rosario's
throwing that
down.
right hand.
He's
I'll be
gonna have
trying to
to
throw
beat the
that
count.
left, man.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right, listen.
Opening 3 minutes of this 10-round fight. Well, this could come down to the disposition of each fighter. Rosario's chances could depend on how he does playing that role of ultimate underdog and how his opponent does of playing the role of heavy favorite.
Yeah, well, what he hopes right now is that his opponent takes him for granted, overlooks him a little bit. But as the underdog, that's the benefit. You're not overlooking anybody.
Rosario's tagged again by an uppercut. Scores up top with a left. Rosario's cut is really a mess right now, and it could jeopardize this fight for him right here. There's blame that needs to be placed on his cut man. Could he have done more?
Well, really, the trick to being a cut man is pretty simple science. You have to have the right medicines, the right coagulants. You have to be calm. You have to be able to put pressure on that cut, get it to stop, and then put those medicines in. But you need a little help from your fighter. You need him to move a little bit on his bike and give those medicines time to work.
Combo lands upstairs. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination. Pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes too is, besides us saying, ooh, that we see those quick hands and the judges, marking it down, also it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands because the other guy's so much faster.
Hooks to the head. He missed with that headshot. I like the way Rosario's hit by a right hand. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
It's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
Committing to the combo now, both land. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. And another right hand comes in. And now he's targeting upstairs. He scored well after being hit himself. Rosario's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. Rosario's scoring with that right hand. Right to the body. Great round now. Back and forth.
Man.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for our main event of the first round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Teddy, what should we look for early? We've heard so much about his jab. Is it as simple as that?
Yeah, it is. For him, it is. I mean, not just from the offensive end, the defensive end, and also a rangefinder. You know, it gets the distance that he needs to complete everything else.
Well-targeted left hand by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
I want to dance around the rim and shit.
Oscar De La Hoya's opponent tonight has a lot of confidence in his ability to bang. Teddy, what would be your advice to the power puncher opposite the golden boy?
Well, first of all, I would tell him you better have a way to land it. Don't go out there just winging, because De La Hoya has been in there with punches before. He'll know how to make you miss. He'll see it coming. Use your jab, set up those shots.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Halfway through round number one. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top.
There you go.
Comes right back at him with a left hand.
Head movement, head movement.
Very accurate two-punch combo by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
Let's see some more head movement.
What a sharp, piercing hook by Manny Pacquiao. Just 10 seconds to go in this round.
Just like that.
De La Hoya's back in his corner now, probably reflecting on what was a very solid round. Now, he didn't overwhelm this guy with a quantity of punches, but he was so effective with what he did put forth.
Yeah, you're right. You know, a lot of times people think that the muscles that count the most in any sport, and especially in this sport, such a difficult sport, is, you know, the biceps, the physical things that you see, you know, the chest, the back. You know, this guy's got the strong muscle up top, you know, over his shoulders, in between his shoulders, his brain. And that's why he's picking the spot so well. That muscle is serving him to win this fight right now.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice big shot there.
Come on, we in there, Tat.
Defensive flaps there. Oscar De La Hoya's leaning forward. His opponent got him with the uppercut.
And the perfect selection of a punch when a guy's leaning forward.
1, 2.
To be answered by Oscar De La Hoya. How will he turn things around? He just got knocked down. Now he's looking to continue on.
You know, Joe, we know he has a great jab. We know he has good speed. We know that he has a great smile. Find out exactly what kind of heart he has.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. De La Hoya is so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
Move.
Scores well to the end. Good combination on the 1-2 by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Oscar De La Hoya's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. Manny Pacquiao's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Scored well upstairs with the right hand.
Shake it off.
Pacquiao on the mark with that right hand.
Let's go. You can do it. You can do this. Now we can recover from that knockdown. Let's do it.
Start of a new round. De La Hoya is making it look like the start of a fresh fighter.
Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Up and down, side to side.
And yet another right hand lands.
Come on, kid, focus now. I need you to focus.
And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Pacquiao's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Manny Pacquiao with a big left hand. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Pacquiao with a good block there. Tried the hook, didn't get it. Manny able to... He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Look at that. Well, they describe Pacquiao as a risk-reward fighter. He didn't get the reward that time. He took the risk, and it got to him. Pacquiao's rising back up. That takes some guts. Good solid 1-2 by Oscar De La Hoya. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. And the round comes to an end.
Nice and calm, right? How you feeling? He's counterpunching. You need to be aware of that, okay? Watch for the counter. You can't let this guy throw first.
3 rounds in the books here, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. De La Hoya's got to find that one thing that will separate him from his opponent so far, because it's an even fight.
And I think that one thing is the jab, because on the outside, just a little bit too often, they're both playing the game a little bit like, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. If somebody just decides to use the jab in those dead spots, they're going to separate themselves.
Pacquiao's trying to get back to where he was here in this round. He was knocked down in the last round. Now, Teddy, when you're the opponent and you knock the guy down, those opening few moments of the next round, do you try to size up and kind of take into account where your opponent is? Do you look into his eyes and assess the situation?
Well, I don't know if you get close enough to look right into his eyes as your opponent, but first of all, in the corner, you better not send your fighter out if his eyes don't look clear. That's your responsibility, looking out for the fighter. But as the opponent out there, you look at his legs. If his legs look a little wobbly, you get right on him.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Oh, a nice 2-punch combo by Oscar De La Hoya. Good work defensively by Manny Pacquiao. Plus, that's a huge left he just scored with. Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a very good job now all of a sudden of defending himself.
He's supposed to go to sleep, chat.
Not getting it done with that straight right hand. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab.
Move your head.
To the head he goes with a left hand. De La Hoya's well off the mark that time. Good block.
Stay away from the power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Now, don't let him get that power shot off, all right? Now, listen, you need to keep moving out there. As soon as you start...
You're not winning, and you're not losing, kid. But you're not winning, and we have to throw more than this guy. We can pull it ahead.
De La Hoya's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. A solid left hand by Manny Pacquiao. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. De La Hoya's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. How about a return to sender with the left hand?
Let's move!
Right to the head with that right. Good looking combo by Oscar De La Hoya. Nice work with a jab, mixing in the offense and defense. De La Hoya on the outside is like a dream. He's committed to the combination punching now, and it's working out well up top. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Pacquiao's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
And round 5 comes to an end. Manny Pacquiao's corner has to keep him calm. That's the kind of cut that can send a fighter into fits.
Yeah, and a corner man into using crazy glue instead of adrenaline. I mean, that is a scary cut, as you just said.
Work the body. Work the body. Yeah, that's right. Body shots. Body shots.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Pacquiao's punch is far off the target. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. There he is zoning in, the old 1-2. That was not well targeted by Manny Pacquiao.
Left and right, left and right.
Oh, no.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's making me real curious here, Teddy. I wonder, should he be sticking with this style after being rocked in this fight?
It's still early enough. I would say yes. You know, you don't want to panic. You don't want to just throw everything overboard. You want to stay with what brought you here. Hey, he's been taught this not for hours, not for days, not for weeks. You know, months and years he's been taught this. You don't throw it out. You stay with it.
They're sending more than one at him now. The combo to the head. Very accurate work with the hook there after fine defense. De La Hoya showing us a great display of one of the best elements of defense, Teddy, and that is your ability to make your man miss by moving your head.
And now what his opponent has to do is he has to understand, hopefully he's been taught this, that yeah, the head moves, but the body doesn't. The body is stationary right in front of you. Right now, his opponent should not be going to that head. He should be going downstairs.
Keep moving.
Good job on the 2-punch combo by Oscar De La Hoya.
In and out. Move those feet.
Targeting that midsection now with the combo.
his target. He lands the straight right. A little 1-2. Jab followed by the cross. You see, he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. Manny Pacquiao's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Pacquiao's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Takes a step back, then a counter punch by Manny Pacquiao.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
It seemed like Pacquiao was waiting for a counter punch opportunity. That time he timed it well, blocked and scored. And that's the end of round 7.
Yeah.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin this 8th round here, and you can see that, yes, he's up. But if you've been watching this fight closely, you know that anything still can happen here.
So his opponent is a real tough guy, doesn't get discouraged, continues to come with a fast pace. And a guy like that, you never count out.
Well off the mark by Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao's work rate is very... Oh, and there you go! I don't know about Pacquiao in this spot right now. He's been down yet again. You gotta wonder, will he continue?
3, 4, 5.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Puts forth the hook, scores with it. The halfway point of round number 8. De La Hoya is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. A smart and resourceful uppercut by Manny Pacquiao.
Oh, you got this one.
Harry brings the jab right hand. De La Hoya's got to deal with a cut cheek. Unable to land clean by Manny Pacquiao. The Golden Boy looks like he has some blood coming from his nose. This has been an absolutely dominating performance by Oscar De La Hoya, and he's doing it the way that judges like for it to be done, with clean and effective punching.
Yeah, making their job a little easier.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
De La Hoya's jab is now carrying this fight for him from the outside.
Yeah, because the jab is carrying the fight. You know, it all starts with that jab. Right now, that jab is leading the way.
Lands flush with the 2-punch combo by Oscar De La Hoya. Manny Pacquiao, did you see that? Can you believe that? What a huge punch. You couldn't have seen that one coming.
And those are the ones you use. You prepare for the ones that are a little tighter for these.
8, 9, 10.
The ref is stopping this fight. Oscar De La Hoya's bomb bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. Oscar De La Hoya's
Fighting damn goddamn Mexican chat. Goddamn Mexican characters, man.
I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 10 rounds.
Somebody pick Andre Bishop, man.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Sugar Ray Robinson's feeling the impact of that powerful hook. A well-targeted hook from Sugar Ray Robinson that time. Commits to the straight right. There's the old 1-2. Solid left hand to the head. Can the power get to the target? That is one of the questions that Sugar Ray Robinson's opponent will be asking tonight, because he has that power. He's got to find a way to deliver it.
And he's delivering against one of the great fighters of all time. And Sugar Ray Robinson figures, I have power too. Probably than the opponent he faces. Anything else. He has more smarts, he has more style, more technique, and more ability. So that does not intimidate Sugar Ray Robinson, because he only has power.
Ray Robinson blocks that punch. That was nice. He just drew the punch from his opponent, and then a good counter by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, like running through the rain without getting wet. Beautiful.
And now they're trading blows. The other day when we were talking to Andre Bishop, he said to have success in this fight, I have to land combinations. He landed a good one there. Ten seconds remaining in this round. Well, when you've had as many fights as Ray Robinson has had, you've seen everything, and he's seen this before, now having to deal with a cut that opened up after that last round.
And he'll know how to deal with it. As you said, he'll know how to behave with it. He will let his corner take care of it. Fighter wiping at the blood. He will be concentrating at stabbing away opponent.
Scored well with the hook after blocking that shot. Robinson's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Flush left hand from Sugar Ray Robinson. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
Come on, kid.
Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. What each man can do offensively. What each man wants to do is have varied punches throughout.
Exactly, and what he doesn't want to do. He doesn't want to be predictable.
Robinson's in a real tough spot about it. That the eye, that cut is really looking ugly right here. What does he have to think about right now? Is it time to just take the realization that, hey, this fight can end at any moment?
Yeah, well, there's two things to that. First of all, the cutman's done his job. He put the coagulants in there. Now he has to give them time to work. He's got to be elusive. He can't get hit on it for a little while. But also, he has to find a way for offense to stem the tide, to keep the opponent from just walking right in.
Well, you can tell he's being patient. And banging away he goes. Down he goes. He went down. 1, 2. So he was knocked down, but Andre Bishop is proving that he doesn't want to be knocked out tonight. Really a lot of consistency from him with the right hand. Bishop's got a way of just getting away from that punch. And that's the end of round 2. Robinson's cutman is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using illegal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Dropping blood all around the ring, dog.
This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep throwing punches.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Bishop's cornermen did a really good job after a round in which the fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that the fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
Robinson's had success so far just based on his pure hand and foot speed, but there is some concern.
Yeah, you know, you got a guy with a real fast car. He needs a racetrack. He needs the right place to use that speed, to kind of run with it a little bit. Right now, his opponent needs to change that landscape. Don't give him that racetrack. Step out of range a little bit and leave him there. Let him shadow box, but don't stay in a position where he can be effective.
Sets up that right hand with the jab. Sugar Ray Robinson with a big right. He just missed that shot up top.
You're still not moving it out.
Robinson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Robinson's able to avoid that punch. Bishop's able to land a good, solid left hand. Right back to the body. Bishop's got a big problem right now. We're still in the early goings of this fight. Solid. Andre Bishop is on the receiving end of a power shot that scored the knockdown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, this is a wipeout. You're winning this fight. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Robinson's left, working well that time. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Andre Bishop. Andre Bishop's recuperative abilities being tested to the limit here. Just 60 seconds to gather yourself after being knocked down in the last round.
Now we talk.
There it is! That was a big shot that caught him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us.
Larry Leonard, goddamn.
Round number 1 is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. A pure power puncher going up against the marvelous one. Matchup.
Heck of a matchup for us to talk about, but a tough situation for the power puncher if that's all he has. Because Hagler has power, but he has defense. He has everything else. It's not that easy to land the bomb on Marvin Hagler.
You need to keep that head moving.
He digs in, trying to bank away body shots with the combo.
It's working the body.
And the old 1-2 by Sugar Ray Leonard.
It's working the body.
Hagler's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Good smooth work by Sugar Ray Leonard. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he gave him the left shoulder and then gave him the right hand.
Yeah, shit, bro.
Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Leonard's combination punching is working well here. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Last 10 seconds. Hagler's punch didn't come close. Nice block by Sugar Ray Leonard.
You're looking good. Keep it up. Keep those hands moving.
It's the Warzone, man. Back on Warzone with it. Alright, lock in. Come what? Bro. Like, man. Come on now. Come on now. Let me just get my load out. Need more money than that. Ain't nothing up here. I think it's just. Yeah, I know it. I know it. He was definitely cooked, Shaq, and he had the lodger. He could have cooked me if he was. She told my son, "Oh, I knew you was about to die." She ain't never tell him that, chat. Like, where's the motivation? She had no type of motivation for that, man. Just straight, yeah, I knew you was about to die. Yeah. Can I get some money, bro? Like, come on, bro. Come on, brother. What was you doing, brother? And it's crazy because he really could have killed me. I'm gonna try rank after this. I do want to low key try. I want to get y'all to get one of them rank skins. Over the kilo. Oh no, I did just. Oh no, I did just cook, bro, with this bit. I'm saying, chat, he got down. Hey, glitchy say this from that one, chat. Somebody was sniping over here. Okay, we got. I was about to say I need 10,000 for Lodi. We got it now. Run back around the building. That must be the dude I killed earlier. There's somebody else over the chat. Here somewhere. Pull this out just in case, cause I just heard what? Man, that ain't never how a nigga just ended up dying, bro. Oh man, nigga